Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 18 of Civilization 6. We're going to go straight on to the next turn. We are building a bank in Ashen before we consider building Oxford University. And hopefully by doing so we'll get some interesting free text further up the line. It takes a long time to build those, so we are really going to have to get started on that if we want it. I also believe that it's a world wonder. I don't think the game has national wonders anymore. So any wonder that you see, it's a case of only one can be built anywhere in the world. I believe that's the case.
Subject that does not greatly respect one's wishes.
We also have the ability to build Big Ben now if we wanted to as well, which would give us another economic policy slot.
You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is like an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty.
So, we could potentially get rid of the great... We're not gaining a great writer at any sort of real point, so we could swap that out for a great engineer, and I think that's what I want to do there. So, let's go and do that. We choose a new civic. Exploration would allow us to become a merchant republic. Mercantilism would allow us to build privateers, so better ships. None of these are boosted. I think let's go for exploration. Oh no, it is boosted apparently. At least it looks like it's already boosted. Let's have a quick look down the tree. Oh no, to boost, build 2 caravels. Looks like we haven't earned the boost for that. I thought we had built 2 caravels. Choose production in Hildeberg. We could get the workshop. Can't build Big Ben here because we don't have a bank building. Terracotta Army is nice. Every unit you've got gains a free promotion level. And all your archaeologists can enter lands without open borders, which is really nice. It gets a long time to build, though. Let us go and I think we just get the... Get an armory here. So, the armory requires a barracks or a stable. I'm sure before when I moused over it, it said it required a stable. But it just requires a barracks or a stable. Well, we're not really producing a lot of units at the moment, so I think we'll go ahead and get the workshop, and then we might build another commercial hub or something like that. We've got our builder, and we wanted to go and get this Mercury, and we might come and get some more farms down here, actually. Hildeberg is almost at its housing limit, though, so it might not be that useful. Frankfurt is at its housing limit, so again... Building the... Mind you, what does that give you? Extra gold from the camp. And it is working the camp, so it might be worthwhile. I'll give that one some thought. Can never have too much gold. I'm convinced of that now in this game. Gold is the way to go. Having a lot of money and just buying the things that you need because they take so long to build. Rome is trading with England, that's fine. And we could definitely do with some more amenities. I think we might have to start swapping some with some other people. Because I think we're a little bit short on some of our amenities. There isn't really a lot we can do on this turn. We're not short of amenities, but we don't have a surplus either. But yeah, we've definitely got some housing issues going on. Frankfurt particularly has a problem. It'd be nice if we could fix that. Great Lighthouse has been completed by Spain. Japan has built a commercial hub in Osaka. Need more housing in Cologne? Yeah, we do. Need more housing everywhere. Remind myself, how much was it to get the sewer? 1,620 gold. And we need to choose whether we get an art museum or an archaeological museum. I believe they are mutually exclusive. Yeah, cannot be built in the same district with an art museum. So the archaeological museum holds artifacts. And the art museum holds great works of art. 2 culture, 1 citizen slot, 1... great writer point per turn, 2 great artist points per turn, and then 3 slots. So the only difference is the type of slots that they have. Well, we've got plenty of slots for great works at the moment. We've got 3 spaces and we've only got 1 great work, so we don't have to worry too much about that. But that's just if you wanted to purchase something, which I don't think we do right now. I think we'll wait a little bit. Let's get rid of these because we don't necessarily need these notifications right now. Did that just move a unit for me that I didn't want to move? No, I think it was just my builder making its way over towards the Mercury. So we will get that linked up. And then I don't know if we want to actually go and get another farm over here or something. We don't really need the farm. This is what you've got to consider now, because you actually have to consider the limited number of charges that your builders have. It's like, well, do I really need to build a farm there? Am I actually going to work that farm? Is it going to benefit me? And if it's not, it's a waste of a charge. So we have finished the granary. We could get the walls. What's our housing at? 3 of 5. I think we might want to start working on that aqueduct as quickly as possible. It'll take a long time. There again, if we purchased the aqueduct, we cannot. So you can't purchase an aqueduct because an aqueduct counts as a district, not a building. Alright, let's go and start working on it. And yes, that is where we wanted to put it, so that's fine. And one thing I did forget was to start using this scout to go and do some exploration. We can see now, actually, we do have some what look like some ruins here. Let's just go and stick you guys on it so somebody else can't get to it. We'll just park Afro's arrows there. So we'll have to see if it's possible to get ourselves a tribal village. Where did we find that? We'll have to see if it's possible to get ourselves an archaeologist and see how that works in this game. You are all the way up there, are you? Well, as you're there, I think we will get you to go and investigate, if you'll let me. You're probably not going to let me because it's still not my turn, and Civ's always been pretty terrible for that. Go over and get that, please. Send an envoy. Do we have Geneva yet? No, we don't. We'll try again. And that's sorted that out. Do we have envoys anywhere else? Yep, we could send 3 to Brussels and get the extra production. Nice, nice. Okay, on to the next turn. You're still exploring. Which is okay, I'm fine with that. Yep, you're going to go and improve the Mercury. And I'm going to find somebody who I can trade that with, but probably somebody I can swap something with. You've got coffee. Oh, I don't have any tobacco. Would you be willing to swap? You want me to give you money for it? Do you know what? I'll do it. I'm making a decent income, so I don't mind that too much. And I quite like that not all deals seem to be for the same amount. It is one of the things I'm finding quite charming in this game so far. So I'm not convinced that I want to go and build a... actually, no, we'll get extra gold from it. An extra 1 gold per turn will be worthwhile in the long run. So we should probably move that builder over there and go and do that. It would be nice to try and get Big Ben or something as well. But again, I'm not necessarily sure if that's going to happen. Let's go on to the next turn. And we're 2 turns away from completing our bank in Ashen. What I probably should be doing in this is micromanaging my civilian placement much better so that we actually work, because you don't have specialist slots anymore, but if you work districts, it's kind of the same thing. So if you want to earn great person points, you have to work those districts.
We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time.
Okay, so we can change our policies. We can actually change to a Merchant Republic if we wanted to. So the Merchant Republic would give us 15% discount on gold purchases, because I'm not too bothered about the faith purchases, but 15% discount on gold purchases. We wouldn't be able to buy land combat units with faith anymore. We'd lose a military card, and we would gain another wild card slot. That gives us 3 wildcard slots though, because we do have the Forbidden City, which gives us the 3rd one, and we'd still have 2 military slots because our unique ability gives us 1. So getting an extra 2 trade routes, wouldn't be able to buy stuff for faith, which makes me think, should I just go and buy a load of stuff for faith now? I think we'll save the faith up. We'll switch to the Merchant Republic. We'll go and have a look at the policies. So, discount on unit upgrades and +1 amenities for cities with a garrisoned unit. Combat victories over units from earlier eras provide gold equal to 50%. Yeah, we don't really want that. So, I think we'll leave everything as it is. But we've got great scientist, great engineer. And again, we could literally take one from anything that we wanted to, really. Doubles faith yield, no. Faster growth in cities, not, no. Production towards medieval and Renaissance wonders, not really. Let's go and put the Great Writer one back in again and see if we can carry on sort of working towards that. We now have a spy. We can counter spy, so pretty much the same as it worked in Civilization 5. Try and catch people spying on you. Or, and you can make them travel to a new city. Or you can send them somewhere else. And, we'll probably send you to someone that doesn't like us. But somewhere where we've got a lot of things we could probably get would be ideal. Teddy's kind of not all that bothered one way or others about. Looks like he's only got 1 city as well. Let's go and send you to Washington. So we've got a choice we can do here. We can either gain sources. Spies will operate at 2 levels higher for 24 turns. It'll take us 8 turns to do that. 100% chance that it'll work. You can actually try and steal great works from people. Increase diplomatic visibility. Gain gold yields. Gain his gold yields during the mission's duration. Wow, look at that. 280. Steel tech boost. Let's give this a go. Let's gain sources, which should hopefully increase how well our spy works. Oh, right, so we just place him here to begin with. Okay, we confirm the placement there. We can't actually pick the policy on this one. So we can have a couple of extra trade routes now. We've got money in the bank. So with that money, I think we just go and buy the trade routes that we need. Let's go ahead and purchase one over here. So let's get a trader. And let's get a trader over here as well. Just trying to get ones from different cities. Need to choose a new civic. So what have we got here? Science from campus district buildings. It's nice. Let's go for the mercantilism, just so we can build the privateers. Not that we probably need to, but now Frankfurt is having problems. I think we're going to get the market though. For it's only 4 turns, and then after the market, we will try and build the sewers. Now, Cologne's definitely been having some problems. You could get a market in 6 turns as well. See, I'm so tempted to just go and queue those up. We will. Nuremberg, you have completed the granary. Go and start working on your watermill then. Met a new city-state. City-state quest. Capacity increased. Yep, we know all that stuff. On to the next turn. Oh, we actually have 3 trade routes. I thought we only had I thought we only had 6. I thought we went 4 up to 6. Not too sure why we're on 7 now. But that's fine. We can definitely get another one. We can afford to buy another one as well.
The lowest is to attack a city. Siege of a city is only done as a last resort.
So, Plymouth, 2 production, 13 gold. That's quite nice. London, 3 production, 40. Well, we've got to go to London, haven't we? I mean, that's a really great route to do. Choose our production here. So, we could get a stock exchange. We could get an encampment. Can we work on any wonders? 58 turns for Big Ben. That is a long, long, long time. She's recommending that's what we should go for, though. And replace a farm with it. Let's give it a go, see what happens. Also, could we be working anything that's more production focused to speed that up? Do we want to work anything that's a bit more production focused? We're working the science buildings, so we're not working most of our specialist slots. We could go over there and work that hill. We do have a lot of surplus food. You've just moved from a production tile to a production tile. Cheers for that, game. Definitely be locked into that one. Two production there, so we swap one food for one production. It probably... Well, it's just knocked 48 turns. It was on 50-something a minute ago. Unlock that one. That one should be locked. 47 turns. Probably the best that we're going to do. So we'll leave it at that then. And you are going to build the camp. So just give a little bit of housing. And we've got that other trade route. So you could go to London as well. London is probably still looking like the best city, to be honest. In terms of gold, 14 gold. Yeah, I think you can go to London as well. But we still need another trade route. I should have bought it on that turn, actually, before I hit the end turn button. But I always forget to do things at the end of the turn. Like end the video, for example. I've got a spare cotton again now. So I can trade that with somebody else for more amenities, I suppose. England seems happy that we are going for culture. Not that we're going for culture, I'm just trying to get some culture because I started off so poorly with it. And city needs food. Actually does not actually have enough food now. Okay then, so I guess we're not going to work that one, and we'll lock in a 2 food tile. Slows down our production a bit, but obviously we don't want to starve. I guess we did take a farm out, which didn't help. Got a lumber mill for Frankfurt? Sure, why not? We can go straight on to the next turn, but before we do that, let's go and purchase another trader. So now we've got 7 trade routes. I wonder what happens now if you get rid of that policy. Do you just lose those extra trade routes because you'll be over the limit at that point? So that's quite interesting. Also, there is one more thing that I want to check once it passes the turn back over to me. There's 2 things that I want to do, so I'll probably forget to do at least one of them. So, oh, you got that goody hut, but what was on it? It didn't tell me, I don't think. Still need housing in Frankfurt, which we know. So, I wanted to check my government and view the government's view policies. So, legacy bonus. Discount on gold purchases in 12 or more turns as a merchant republic. Then bonus influence points. Oh, 3% bonus influence points from monarchy. I don't understand how these are working here. Because we don't have oligarchy anymore. We don't have monarchy anymore. 22% experience for combat units. So these do hang around. Probably the last 3. The longer you stay as that government type. I think that's how that's working. So yeah, you didn't find anything useful there, did you? There's probably no goody huts up there. Can't see any. Looks like there's another ancient ruin there. Or a archaeological dig site or whatever it is. So that island's not going to be all that useful. We do have open borders with Spain apparently. So it might be worth trying to get you over here and have a bit of a snoop around. Now then, can we show this by gold? You're still not really sorting by gold, so that's not really helping me. 7 gold from Washington, 14 gold from Leeds. I'm just thinking of just like trying to get as much money as possible. My income's pretty good at the moment. And I still forgot to do the other thing that I was going to do before hitting the button, which was to get rid of that extra cotton for something else. Hopefully I'll remember to do that in the next turn. Spain really doesn't like me. Not too sure why we still have open borders, unless it's just that Spain is so backwards. Still in the Renaissance era. No, we shouldn't have open borders with them unless we've got that as an agreement. We'll have a look in a moment. There's a few things that I want to do, again, that I'll probably forget about. Okay, you are going to build that lumber mill. We want to go to somebody and see if we can swap the cotton for something. Apparently we don't have an embassy with you. Access level is limited. Make a deal. Do you have any spare resources? You do not, never mind. What about you, Teddy? You don't have anything spare. You have... do I have coffee, actually? Because I was trading it at one point. Doesn't look like I have it anymore. So let's do that with Rome. Make a deal. Coffee for cotton. He wants a little bit of money. 2 gold per turn and 13 gold up front. Yeah, we'll do that. Don't mind doing that too much. Choose a production. Frankfurt. You have completed the commercial hub. We can go and get a bank. You are struggling for housing though. So let's go and build a sewer. And we need to end the video, but there was one more thing that I was going to check, and I knew it would go right out of my head the moment that we sort of hit the end turn button, and I've completely forgotten what I wanted to do now. I don't think there was anything else here that I wanted to check. Oh yeah, it was my my spy. What can we do? So travelling, it will take 2 more turns for you to get there. Okay, that is fair enough. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.